Hey everyone, welcome. I'm Naomi, and today I want to help you out when it comes to single leg deadlifts. So I want to show you a few different ways that you can practice single leg deadlifts that feel a little bit stronger, a little bit more supported, and also give you plenty of options so that you can do a single leg deadlift in the way that best supports you. Sound like a good time? Well, let's check it out, and I'll see you on the other side. Practice. So I'm going to show you a few different ways that you can do a single leg deadlift. Again, we're going to use the wall for more support, but I will show you how you can also do it away from the wall. And I'm going to show you how you can do it with both a kettlebell as well as a dumbbell. Okay, so we're going to start with the dumbbell. We're going to start at the wall. I don't have a good side view, so I will show this away from the wall using the block as well. So I'm going to grab my dumbbell. I have my block at the wall. I'm going to place the dumbbell ahead of the block. Left foot is forward, right foot is on the block, and I can have my heel up against the wall or my foot fully on the block. Both are fine. Having your heel at the wall gives you just a little bit more support, a little bit more to push into and back, right? As opposed to just down. Okay, so both are good. And then I want my left foot, if my right foot is on the block, I want my left foot, like it's a whole foot in between the block and my heel, right? So if I stepped 1 foot forward, that's what I'm aiming for. I'm going to place the weight right in front of the block, grabbing it with my right hand, left arm is down, pick it up, pull all the way up to stand, right? So neutral pelvis, hinge at my hips so my butt moves towards the wall, both knees are bent, and I pull back up. Okay, again, weight comes down right next to my left foot, my butt moves toward the wall, and I pull back up. Now, your butt might touch the wall, it might not. That's not necessarily the goal, but moving your butt in the direction of the wall is a very, very helpful cue to know where you're going. Now, let's say you don't have a wall. Again, I'm going to place the weight directly in front of my block. I'm going to step my foot next to the weight, so this time it's my right foot. I'm going to place my left foot on the block. Okay, I'm going to reach down with my left hand, and notice as I do, I'm hinging at my hips, so my chest goes forward, hips go back. Both knees are bending, although my back knee bends more deeply. I'm going to grab the weight in my left hand, pull it up so my arm bone is integrated, come all the way up to stand, and then hinge, 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 chest forward, hips back to lower the weight down, and then pull up. Okay? So being up in the block helps target my front leg a bit more, brings a lot more of the awareness there, but it also helps remind me to hinge. When I'm down on the floor, you can, again, do this without a block, but I find the block reminds me a bit more to bend that back knee so that I can shift my weight more into my front leg. Now, if you have a kettlebell, I'm going to get this out of the way temporarily. If you have a kettlebell, you can use the kettlebell as well. It works in the same way. Just gives you a little bit more height so you're not going down quite as far. So again, I'm going to place the weight about one of my feet in front of the block at the wall. If my right foot is on the block, left foot is right next to the kettlebell. I'm going to hinge so my butt is moving toward the wall. Arm bone plugs in. Stand, hinge, butt toward wall, both knees bend a little, and repeat. Okay, so that is your single leg deadlift, 2 different ways, with the wall, without the wall, with a block, without the block, although I highly encourage you to use it, with a dumbbell versus a kettlebell. Okay? First exercise done. Thank you so much for joining me for that very brief tutorial on how to do a single leg deadlift a few different ways. Now, if that brief tutorial left you wanting a little bit more, no problem, because all month long in my online studio, Move with Naomi, I'm teaching, you guessed it, single leg deadlifts. And it's not only showing up in a strength-based capacity, right? Not only are you going to do single leg deadlifts in strength-focused classes, but you also get to see the action of single leg deadlifts play out in flows that are more yoga inspired and in other movement-based classes. You'll get to do it in a bunch of different dynamic ways, which to me sounds like a lot of fun because you get to explore the same action
so many different ways. Now, if that sounds like your idea of a good time, I would love for you to join me in Move with Naomi, not just for December, but for as long as you like, because we have a lot of fun there, and I think that you would too. All you have to do is check out the description below, and you will see a link to join Move with Naomi, as well as a coupon code that will give you 50% off your first 2 months, which really means you get a month for free, which I think is pretty awesome. Now, whether you join me in Move or whether you just hang out with me here on YouTube, I am so grateful that you're here. I'm so grateful to be sharing these movement practices with you. So thank you for being here, and I look forward to being back on the mat again with you really soon. Until then, bye.